So I am home from the convention, so now the only thing keeping me from my regular videos is my fixing my computer. So my new CPU came in, and I really hope that fixes it. I have maybe 80% confidence, so we'll see. If that doesn't, I will have to figure out what else to replace, which is unfortunate, but all right. So it's going to be cell phone videos until computer is fixed, which could be a couple days. It could be that I get it fixed tonight, but even if I get it fixed tonight, I'm not recording the videos for tomorrow because I traveled all day. So anyway, that's kind of the situation. So expect like 1 or 2 more cell phone videos, and I'll keep you updated as we go, and then hopefully back to normal soon. I really hope back to normal soon because that would be bad if it wasn't. All right. So it is 9 p.m. on Sunday, April 6th. So we are doing Sunday puzzles very late. Let's start with connections. All right. Trash pizza, cable remote, cool water hip resistance, current Spike Lee, interesting, dovetail, gas, reserved voltage distance charge. Why is random director showing up here? Very good question. I don't know enough about Spike Lee to like make a connection there. I'm wondering if it's wordplay. I'm kind of hoping we're using letters instead of meaning. But let's see what I can find here. Pizza. Like what would pizza pie, pizza we don't really have other foods. We have water, I guess, but I don't really think so. Things that are circular. Huh. We have current and resistance. I bet those are split up because that feels way too convenient. So resistance has a lot of different meanings. So does current. Current is like water current, for example, like in a river or whatever. Ocean currents. But I mean, we have current, voltage, and resistance. So maybe in charge. I mean, these could just be. I'm gonna try it. These could just be. Yeah, okay. What an electrometer measures. Okay. Sure. Cable. I don't know why cable and remote feel like they belong together. I can't quite name the category. I got blue first, but I'm wearing a purple shirt, so maybe I'll get purple soon. +2 to purple. You'll just have to believe me. Let's see. Hip, gas. Maybe gas. Like, water. I was gonna say like solid, liquid, gas. Water is liquid, but I mean, it would be liquid, not water. If it was forms of matter. Reserved is past tense, which is interesting. Distant and reserved. So someone who's cool, like someone who's introverted. They're not, interacting. Hip though. Dude, you've been really pizza lately. You got to open up. You've been really remote lately. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Aloof. That was yellow. Okay. What do we have left here? We've got purple and green. So I hopefully can just find the green, but let's see. Dovetail. So dovetail is like, I don't know. Is that like a kind of like turn or something like that? I don't know. I never quite really looked into what a dovetail is. I wonder if we're using like Spike Lee dovetail. Like it makes me wonder if we're word playing here for purple, just because like what would that be otherwise? I don't know though. Like obviously Spike Lee has spike, but I don't know if it would be that. Dovetail has dove and tail. Trash panda. How many kinds of pandas can we have? Pizza panda. hip. Cable. I mean, bills. Water, cable, gas, trash. I don't know why it took me so long to think about it. These are bills. I pay them all the time. All right. Utilities. There we go. Pizza. Spike Lee, hip, and dovetail. Can I figure this out? Yes, they're all pies. Definitely. All bad things to guess in Wordle. Let's see. Spike Lee, hip. Hip is so short, so I don't know. Maybe it's a fill in the blank. I just can't think what it would be. How would you fill in the blank Spike Lee, though? This doesn't make any sense. All right, well, what is it? Purple be purple, and I'm even wearing my purple shirt. Blank joint. Okay, yeah, I would never have. Do I even know half of these? Dovetail joint. I have no idea. Hip joint. The literal joint in your hip, okay. Pizza joint is a term for pizza places. Places that serve pizza. Spike Lee joint. What is that? Normally I'd look these up, but I'm on my phone and I don't want to like capture my browser. So I guess let me know in the comments. Okay. Let's keep going. So what's next? Mini crossword. We will do Sundays. Do Mondays tomorrow. I'm about to sneeze. Wow. Okay, well. This is one of those videos I'd like to edit, but I'm not gonna. Let's see. Nimble is to food as blank is to drink. Oh, nibble. I was like, what does nimble have to do with food? Sip, I suppose. You sip your drink. Like a kid doodling in class, maybe. Bored? Popular Disney Plus show about family of Australian cattle dogs. Is that Bluey? Probably not. BB. Maybe. BBs? Okay. Maybe it is Bluey. Fill in as a puzzle. Solve. Perceive. See? Well, I got all the crosses. All right. I didn't even look at the downs. All right. If I hadn't sat and guessed Bluey, it would have been a much better time even. But 36 seconds is pretty good for me. Some first chair performances in orchestra. Solos. Go me. I rule. Loud chewing or talking during a movie. Peeve. I've only ever heard pet peeve. Wait. Does peeve have a meaning on its own? I've only ever heard it in the phrase pet peeve. Interesting. I would never have guessed that. Annoying, if that had fit. Ammo for Red Rider rifle is BBs. Part of an Easter egg kit. Die. Oh, that wouldn't be the first thing I would think of. Okay, cool. Well, not too bad. Let's go to Strands. All right, what's our theme today? The feeling is mutual. Oh, I don't know what that's going to imply for our spanogram, but let's just see what we see. Are these literally like feelings, like happy, sad? It seems like that would be too on the nose, wouldn't it? Sometimes it's very on the nose and sometimes it's not. Today feels like it's not going to be. The feeling is mutual. I almost saw blame, but you can't actually do blame. I don't know why it would be blame, but I don't know what it's going to be. I'm going to look around the edges. We have an ICT. That sounds like a common ending, but I don't know. I don't immediately see something for that. We've got gnome. No? Okay. We've got GLI, maybe? We've got like CKs galore. Reek. That's how you spell reek. Give? No. Mabel. I don't know why it can't be Mabel anyway. What would even be Mabel? Game or games? Might have to hint to get started. We'll keep going around the edges for now. Tio. Feeling is mutual. Cleat. I don't know why it would be cleat. It wasn't. Groan. What's this C doing? We're ending in like ZE. I don't know. All right, teal. No. Let's get a hint. Mesh. The feeling is mutual. Mesh, like kinds of materials. Gable. Okay. Vinyl. No. Velvet. Maybe. I'm looking at the V. Like are these like I don't know mutual? Mesh doesn't help me a whole lot. What's made of mesh? I was thinking like mesh clothing or mesh cloth, but maybe mesh as in like, hey, we really synergize. So maybe synergy. Like yeah, these two things really go together well. So things that go together well. Uh, pairings. Um, viable. Ooh, got a notification. Viable. Interesting. Greek. Greece. I don't think we can actually do Greece. We can do grass. What are pliable? No, what are words for like good pairings? That's what I'm thinking right now. I may have to. Table? No, I don't see that yet. I have to get another hint. Let's get one more. Vibe. Okay, mesh and vibe. Agree. Okay, we really mesh. We agree. We vibe together. It's hard to think of words for this for some reason. We get along. Is get along our spanagram? It is. Get along. Okay. We click. We relate. All right, I'm seeing the words now. Of course, as soon as I say that, we connect. We harmonize. That's a good one. All right. Once I figured it out and got 2 hints, it wasn't too bad. I think I even said go together or get. Oh, I think I said go together. I don't think I said get along. Okay. But yeah, took some brainstorming there. Let's do Wordle, our final game of the night. All right, better not lose that 145-day streak. Playing while tired is always dangerous. We're starting with cell A until I get my computer back. All right, so L in the middle, A is not second. So obviously I don't know if it's obvious, but my initial thought is put the A fourth instead, because I try to avoid having vowels at the start end unless I have to. But I don't know, it's hard to think of like words that do this. It's really tempting to guess villa. Villa. Like super tempting. It's a terrible guess. But sometimes guess 2 can be reserved for just the fun guess. L is probably pretty common when the L is in the middle. So I don't know. I'm justifying my fun guess. Oh my gosh. It was not only the fun guess, it was the correct guess. Okay. Well, that is my 17th too. Very nice. And I was just worried about losing my streak. Let's check the bot to see how lucky I got. I assume very. Okay. 4.2 is the average. 90 luck. All right. Cell A gets a 98 skill score. It should be the best start, but it doesn't analyze it right. With 14 words still to choose from. Okay, so it would have guessed copay, which doesn't have an L because it doesn't play hard mode unless you're in hard mode. So what were the words left though? Oh, cream. Does it not list what words were left? Huh. Polar, molar. That's that LAR that I couldn't think of. Pilar, alloy. Alloy is a fun word. Allow. Round crony. So interesting. So it gave me a 96 luck on Villa. A 74 skill. Yeah, 1 in 14 words. All right, cool. I mean, not much to analyze when you get it in 2, but okay, cool. Sorry for not celebrating. I don't think I have the energy. It's not really my style, is it? I'm a pretty calm dude. All right. But yeah, I'm pretty happy to get another 2. That's nice to be able to get 2s again, because for the longest time I couldn't, because I was doing 2-word starts that were suggestions. And people aren't going to suggest the answer. That would be spoiling. All right, cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I can fix my computer tonight. I will keep you updated. And if you did enjoy this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.